welcome back to Addison Versus. I'm Addison, and this is Papa Bear.
Hey there.
Today we are going to do our Christmas haul. I know. Christmas was a long time ago.
It really
we were
was.
just too lazy to do it.
It's true. So we just want
to do that today.
Yep, go through these real quick here. So how do you want to start? You want to start with the not Lego stuff and cover those? So first up is the Ozobot. So this is a robot toy that Addison got. Tell us a little bit about it.
So this Ozobot is a little bot that you can customize and create with a bunch of stickers and other things. And right here I've got a very Harry Potter.
There we go. Show it up here. That's our Ozobot friend. Is it going to focus? There we go.
Yeah!
All right.
It has a scar on it, but you can't really see it.
Oh, the lightning bolt was on the side. Sorry.
Yeah, it's on the side because
There you go. That's what makes it.
the head thing kept falling off, and it was over the top of the headset.
Mm-hmm.
So then there's also another case.
Your little helmet for it. So you basically, you use an app, right? Or you can color straight onto paper.
Straight on paper.
And then the robot will follow it around. So it's got little wheels, and then it rides around the paper, or it does little stuff because of the colors you use. So it's pretty cool. Lets you work with the artwork stuff, and you can do some coding kind of on that app. Program it to do specific things.
So next up we have the scratch art mini notes. It's a little ripped because I used it and I didn't know how to open it, and I accidentally ripped it.
So show us how this works a little bit.
So as a kid, you've probably done the scratch art things where you scratch outwards. So I'm gonna scratch something.
Right. In the meantime, I'll show the next piece. So this is a light up pin art piece. It's kind of like those ones you push the pins through, but it actually has a panel where you can set with it and light it up. And we've actually already done pretty much this in it. Addison used her hand to do thumbs up, so I'm going to try not to knock anything else around. We have it set up right here, so I'd like to go ahead and turn that on for you. I'll show you a little thumbs up. And we've got it here saying thumbs up for penguins. Yeah, right there. So you can freeze it on a collar, fix it to blue right there. So thumbs up for penguins right back there. Pretty cool. Oh, and you're... Had you already started that? Grape minds think alike. That's pretty crazy. Alright, something else. Let's see. And this is actually the case. Oh, I'm creaking all over. This is actually the case for that Ozobot. So it's a way for her to store her Ozobot when she wants to take it places. You can put multiple ones in here because you can get some different ones. This one has, what is this back? More markers. Yep. Marker refill pack. And then you can put cards and stuff that you can use to do more other patterns and things. We actually took it out of this case to kind of put it back in the box to show you because she'd already been playing with it a little bit since, like you said, Christmas was quite a while ago. Creaky. All right, you want to show this up here? Well, I'll show it on this camera. Very cool. So then I think, let's see if there's more. Oh, yep, you got this here.
This is the Mazo. I've actually never tried this. I don't even know how it works.
This is one we still haven't opened yet, yeah. A lot of the stuff, because it's been a while since Christmas, we've actually went ahead and cracked into it and been playing, obviously. So this one's still been sitting here, waiting to be played. Just basically...
Just a maze maker.
Yeah, you can use all the different shapes and puzzle pieces to create your own special custom mazes. You know what you can do with this then is let your Ozobot loose in it.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of. I can put my Ozobot in there and
yeah, that'd be pretty neat.
Put paper on it.
So let's switch and see. So you can see it's gonna be up close a little bit. Some of the cool shapes and pieces for it.
So that one, it kind of looks like a boat, and they put that nice
This is the starter set. It does look like a boat overall, you're right.
I think if that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because they also put the ocean and stuff on it, so
Yeah.
it's probably supposed to be a boat made.
Yeah, I think you're right. And you can make it look like any shape you want it to. What's this one you think? That one might just be a maze. Oh, you think snail?
It kind of looks like a snail and a giraffe.
I don't know. I see a dachshund. Oh, but I think you get the big spiral back there, but it's got legs too, though. Kind of. I don't
And
know.
it also has a long neck.
This is supposed to be an elephant?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It actually tells you there's some patterns there you can match to. A skyscraper and like a mystery maze house. Looks like you go like in a door and out the chimney. It's kind of funny. So yeah, we haven't played this yet. We'll have to make a maze on here sometime. Okay, with that, let's see what else you got back there.
Okay, my turn to pick.
Well, I'm just going to try to pull up all the non-Lego stuff first.
Here is the ultimate bubblegum fun kit. There's 19 or more flavors, and you can make delicious gum creations. So I'm going to read just what's in it. There's corn syrup, gum base, confectioner's sugar, citric acid, artificially flavored packages.
Are the packages themselves artificially flavored?
That's what I just thought.
So like the paper?
So you eat the paper?
Yeah, that's weird. Moving on. Flavors.
Watermelon, grape, raspberry, mint. I almost read that mint blueberry.
And blubbery. Yep.
Mint, blueberry, 5 silver foil wrappers, 2 note cards, and an activity manual.
So you're going to wrap it in its own foil wrappers. That's kind of interesting. You actually get to make it like real professional gum. That's pretty cool.
And you can also make little gum balls too.
And then the back is in French.
Or Spanish.
Okay. This is one that Addison has really, really been wanting to do, and I told her we want to make it on the channel, so it's something we'll probably be showing here for you guys in a little bit. Move your painting set, because this is something that's older.
Yeah.
We got to finish it sometime, though. Addison needs to finish up that painting. All right, I'll scoot back a little then. Okay. This is up next.
So this is my little Minecraft fidget cube. So on this side, it is a little, like, egg that you squish up. And then over here, on this side, there's a little pickaxe that you can spin around. This side is empty. There's nothing on it. Over here, there's a little creeper lever thing. And then over here, there's a little button thing. And then over here, this one's probably one of my favorite. You just kind of guide the pig through this.
Very cool. We will be just a second. Okay, I was just making sure it looked like we were having some technical difficulties, but we are back and we're good. Put the fidget cube down, and we'll go on with this one.
This one is a Draw with Jazza creating characters drawing tool. It says fun and easy guide to drawing cartoons and comics.
And if you haven't seen Jazza's channel, we'll leave a link to it in the cards, and I really recommend you guys check him out. He's pretty funny. Does a lot of really good art stuff.
Go to some random pages and yeah.
So it's here. How to
make
draw old people.
Lady.
Yeah. Because it creates. You're gonna have to do different stuff to draw the features to make them that way. It even shows like stages of aging, and you can just show that by posture and stuff like that. It's pretty neat. But yeah, so this all kinds of stuff like that. You wanted to show this one too? There's color stuff.
There's
yeah.
lots of,
some steampunk theme. What's this over here? Like a zombie. Some monster stuff in it. Yeah. So, I think this is still steampunk. Oh, here you go. Other possible settings: techno fantasy, techno horror, ancient Greek, Roman, Aztec, Egyptian. So like all this fun, different cool ideas.
Asian fantasy. I think these two are Asian fantasy.
Could be. Yep. Very cool. All right. Oh, there's like an angel with an electro sword or something. He does some really good work. I highly recommend his channel to you guys. Okay, I think this might be the last of the non-Lego. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. What you got?
Okay, so this is a Star Wars. So this is actually mine and Logan's. It was a gift for me and Logan, or also known as Pikachu.
Not really anymore. It's been a long time.
Not anymore.
Let's see. I'm gonna push this
This
way
is
up here to the camera and see if they can see it.
This is Star Wars Bloxels. And some of you guys might have heard of Bloxels. If you have not, it's basically just this board where you get to make your own video game. It's more like Mario, I feel like. And you don't even need this. You just need the app, because you can build it in the app.
Mm-hmm. But you can plan out your levels ahead of time with the board and like take a picture of it, right? And then that ports that in to let you play along it.
I don't think it might not. I think in a video it said you can only like plan it and then you have to like do that.
I think you can, because so like this looks like exactly the same. I don't know how you do it. Let's see. What's it show on the back? Yeah, it shows take a picture.
But you can also do that.
So yeah, it shows the back here. There's a whole bunch of other cool pictures on there about what it is that you can do. So we can switch and show you up close up here. It works a little bit better. So I can block everything out and show you up close photos like this.
And you can even build your own characters, which is pretty cool.
And then shoot back to the front.
I would like to read out some of the things in the back.
On the back? Okay, so you're going to show you some of the back.
So the little, what?
There.
So the little blocks mean something. So the orange is Tatooine. This one, I don't know what that one is. It's Hoth. That one is Death Star, and that one is Ender. That one kind of looks like a Minecraft dirt block.
It does. Probably a lot of them kind of do. And I wonder if... So you can design your own characters too, right? Using the whole panel. So you basically fill the whole square in as the character? Oh, okay, cool. That's neat. And then here's all the other stuff too for terrain, coins, power-ups, liquid. Oh, so see, you just put a terrain block green. It's always green to show the terrain, but then you can select the world that you're designing.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, okay. So like you would get a square that looks like that if you're building in Tatooine. And a square look like that for terrain if you're building a Death Star. That makes sense.
I know what hazards are. Hazards are little enemies, basically.
These are enemies.
No, hazards are ones like bombs, I think.
Like danger, like a fire pit or something. Yeah. Cool. So I'm excited. We still haven't played with this yet either. This is something we'll need to do on the show. So, all right. So that's the end of the non-Lego, and I think we have one last thing to talk about that is non-Lego that we got for Christmas. That's on this channel right now. That's this camera right here that we're actually recording on. This is a gift I got, which is a 4K camera for us to use. It's a webcam. It's the Logitech Brio, and it was a gift for us for the channel and to use here in the studio. So I'm not sure if this is actually recording in 4K right now because the way OBS works, I don't know if it can. But we're going to try to figure out a good way to be able to set up 4K video for you guys.
And also, some of the vlog things that should be coming up or have come up that are newer, they might be from
the DJI Osmo Mobile? That?
Not that.
What?
The Gorilla Pod.
Yeah, I got a Gorilla Pod, which makes it easier to be able to take and switch between either
Couldn't think of it.
Yeah, the Osmo or my phone just on its own tripod on its own. A lot of the travel stuff is be either the Osmo Mobile or just on a Gorilla Pod. We can put it up in lots of different places, or the drone, depending on how things go. So we've been getting out and about more. We just actually recorded one yesterday, day before yesterday. We went up to Okinawa Pineapple Park and took some good footage up there. We'll put something together here probably in the next couple of days.
See that later.
Alright, so I want to do Lego Dimension stuff first to get those knocked out of the way. I will talk a little bit more probably in a day or so about kind of our goals, or at least my collecting goals. I don't know if they're Addison's. We want to probably talk about channel goals separately, but I am looking at putting together specific collections, and one of those is to complete all of the Lego Dimensions, so to collect every single Lego Dimensions set.
And here, this is the Lego Dimensions Ghost. I don't know why I said it like that. Ghost.
You really hit that H. Ghost. Yeah. This is like an actual play set, right? So this is one where you'll build the back set too, kind of the same way we did the Batman one. And then you build the back station and you're able to... this would be a second Ecto one, because we already have the other Ecto one that came with the other Ghostbuster set. But yeah, so this is one that we were missing. Oh, it's Story Pack. I was trying to remember, I was like, what kind of type is this? Story Pack, so this is what this is called. It's right there in front of you.
These doors look really cool.
They do. I like those a lot. Those almost look like you could go to Ninjago Like a Bad Side Ninjago one or something. I guess it because it looks like it's... Oh, remember, their place is more like in a Chinese food restaurant.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah. It's very
This
cool.
is
Do
the Abbey.
you want to do a close-up to this one overhead or just good with it right here?
It's good. Maybe just do a close-up.
Go close-up. The problem is that kind of is hard to get where it doesn't focus. It's doing okay. Good job, new camera. All right.
My turn to pick one.
Do you want to finish the dimension stuff or just...
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
We can do the two small ones at the same time. Oh, yeah. Keep with the same theme. Go ahead for it.
let's keep with the Lego Dimension Ghostbuster themes.
Yep. So that's another one on that. I think that
Slimer.
that might... No, that didn't finish out Ghostbusters. You're going to have to get closer because it's still got my face in it. If it's got my face, it won't focus on that.
It's kind of focusing.
Okay, here, let's try it up close to this one where we can talk and focus at the same time. So, it's actually going to be one last bit. I think the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is the one that I haven't gotten yet. So there is the Ghostbuster and the Slime Shooter. Yeah, I don't have Stay Puft Marshmallow Man yet, so that's the other Ghostbusters one I think we still need.
It is now your turn to pick.
Okay, and so then working on Lego Movies ones. So all the Lego Dimensions, the Lego Movie ones. Here is Emmett and Emmett's Excavator.
So a plan we've been talking about is to do what, so for us, okay, now in time, it comes out Friday, March, I think, 29th. March 29th, 2019.
Oh, you're giving away secrets. I'm talking about that. She wants to talk about Lego Movie 2 stuff. We'll let you know more about that as we get closer to it actually coming out. We still got time. So there's a little bit of a teaser there. Addison wants to do some special stuff for Lego Movie 2 coming out, and we'll have some interesting stuff for you guys. So up next is someone that's going to kind of help set the rest of the theme for a lot of what you got, right? So this is...
The Fantastic
Nope.
Beasts Story Pack. And just like the other one,
Tore the box.
A little bit of the wrapping got torn.
It's okay. These ones kind of get beat up a little bit.
Yeah.
Getting shipped here. Nobody takes care of the Dimensions boxes.
Yeah. Niffler. Niffler is big in this one.
Yeah, a little bit big, but it's just to kind of show the character thing. I bet in the game it's not. And it comes with Newt. And then the Medusa Backdrop. So this is another one that will have a backdrop built.
How many of these are there?
I think this is it. Now we have all of them by getting the Batman extra one.
Wasn't there a Ninjago one?
No, I don't think so. I'll look some more. I'm pretty sure that this is all of them. But this is going to kind of set the theme because Addison got a lot of Harry Potter Lego stuff because she is very big into Harry Potter right now. She's actually reading all the books.
Mm-hmm.
What book are you on right now?
Book 4 now.
On book 4 in the series. Mm-hmm. And you get big points for those at school when you're doing your testing. Like, what are you wearing right now?
My 100 points dog tag.
Yep, so in reading counts, when you read each book and then you take a test to make sure you actually know about it, then you get points. And she's gotten up to get 100 points for that and you've mostly been reading Harry Potter books. That's what most of your points have come from.
Yeah.
Alright, let's keep going with your Lego stuff. This is one you were super excited about.
Yeah, I really, really wanted Harry Potter and Hedwig because Hedwig is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, so it's the Brickheads, and she wanted to build these like today, and so we got to do a haul real quick. Plus, we did a bunch of stuff. You had to go to school, so.
I didn't want to.
Oh, it was yesterday even. You brought up trying to build them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the other one. This was the one of the special prize sets for buying a certain amount. But how'd you get this? Santa brought it for you. Yeah, this wasn't one that we got through ordering anything. So.
Oh, that's what I thought.
This is one that came from Santa. Yeah, no, it wasn't available. It was a pack that was available as a prize. We didn't get it for purchasing over a certain amount or anything. So, this is the Diagon Alley Set.
So when I first got this, I was still on book 3, and in book 3 there's nothing to do with Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. So I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
But now I know.
All right, and last Harry Potter bit, right?
Yes, this is also one I've been a little bit excited about. Harry Potter Hogwarts.
Yep, the Great Hall. Super excited about that one. So I'm looking at the back here. I haven't really even looked at the box yet. So, okay, so for one up here, look how many minifigures.
How many minifigures there are.
9. Oh, is Hagrid actually? Yep, 10. 10 minifigs.
So actually...
Minifingers? Yeah, 10 of them. Well, Hagrid's
actually,
kind of like...
1. Because this one is actually the only minifigure. These ones are like the smaller ones.
These are really minifigures. He's just big.
Oh.
He's a big size. Yeah, they have short legs. But they're also minifigures. So on the back here,
because they're kids.
it shows like how you get Great Hall, and if you buy like the Whomping Willow one, right?
I think
Hogwarts Whomping Willow, you can put those together to make like a big castle-looking set. That's pretty cool. So let's look at it. I'll show it here. See where it shows up here that you can do the combination of sets to make a bigger set. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. I'm excited about building this.
Oh man, it didn't come with Hedwig.
No Hedwig in it? Yeah. It came with a spider.
But
oh yeah, it did. Came with another.
And it even came with Scabbers, aka Peter Pettigrew.
Spoiler alert! Spoilers out there. Oh my goodness.
Most people probably know that.
Okay, and another one you're excited about. These are still yours.
The Penguin Arctic Roller.
Yeah, so obviously Addison being big penguins, right? You're big on penguins? A little bit? She doesn't really like penguins.
I said no.
You said no, you're not into penguins?
No, I said no to you're a little bit into penguins.
Oh. Does this have little penguins? I thought this had like little penguins in it too.
Wait,
somewhere.
I hope so.
I see Batman and obviously the penguin. I don't see any like buildable little penguins.
Oh, well, there's that one.
Oh yeah, and built into the car kind of.
I bet it comes with some.
I don't know. We'll have to look and see when we build it. But I don't see anything on here. It might be
penguinable.
I might not have enough penguin to this car that just looks like a penguin. But yeah, so this one looks cool. I'm excited. This one will be fun to build too. A lot. I mean, I don't know. I think the Great Hall I'm a little more excited about. This will just look cool too, sitting up here with your stuff. But I know we've been wanting that one for a long time. Okay, this is your last one for you, right?
Well, not really, because we have all of those.
We can show that too.
This is the Nexo Knights Tech Wizard Showdown. So, some of the things we can't get, like... So, you can't get very many Nexo Knight sets anymore. And, and we couldn't get this at, like, any Lego shop we have here either, so yeah.
You got quite a few of the Nexo Knight sets. They're ones you really like playing with more. I don't know about display. You haven't really. We got them mostly down in the playable area more than the display area. But they're
probably the most like
fun to play with.
Like compatible ones, because one, they're built strongly, pretty strongly too, and also they have lots of things you can do with them.
This little, like, huge banner-looking clear green piece is going to be really cool too. Like, it's got a big Tech Wizard banner. Oh, I guess he's got one too. Those are pretty cool.
And also the penguin set, we couldn't get that one anywhere here too.
We said that, and then like right after Christmas, I went into the toy store at the PX, and now they have them. Like after we got it, of course. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, so we'll do the last of these. They're yours, and then we can go into mine, I guess.
They're not exactly a Lego set.
Well, it's for us to add to our stuff. So we've got some Harry Potter ones. How many of those? I think those were yours. Did I get the Ninjago one? Or I think maybe I just got this at some point. So some more minifigs to add to the head for us to draw on the next episode.
5 Harry Potter sets.
And then a Ninjago movie one. So this we'll do a big minifigure session on our next build video, because right now this is just a haul, really. because we need to get, this is too much stuff to make into our normal haul build minifigs style episode. This is just going to be the big Christmas haul that we should have done weeks ago. Alright, so minifig pack's done. We're going to go into some of what Papa Bear got. So these are ones I got for my office. So these are all the brickheads to pretty much close out all of my Star Wars brickheads collectibles. This is a Boba Fett. I don't plan on getting the like Comic-Con exclusive ones because I'm not spending hundreds of dollars on a set, but not a small set for 100 something pieces. So this is Boba Fett. I got the Boba Fett one. Got Princess Leia. And then it's the Luke Skywalker and Yoda one to finish out pretty much all of my Star Wars brickheads.
And then this one is one that, the next one is one Dad really wanted.
Yeah, so almost lost them all.
This next one is, which is also the last one, is one that Dad really wanted for a long time.
Yep.
NASA Apollo Saturn V.
Addison took her no speaking pills today, I think, so she's having trouble fighting through that. Yeah, I've definitely wanted to get this one.
And also, he works with satellites.
Mm-hmm.
So this...
Any of the NASA stuff or the space-related stuff that definitely appeals to me. I'm even wearing my Space Force shirt. So.
This one is way more than that one.
It's big. It's gonna be
1,969. That one might actually be bigger than than the other next one I set.
And it stands a meter tall, also.
Yeah.
It's very tall.
Very, very high.
Right? Isn't it? I think it's a meter. Let's see how tall it is.
I bet it'll barely even fit in here.
Oh no, it will. It'll be fine. It'd stand up. Not that high. A meter's not as big as you think, because you're about a meter tall. 2 feet. Something around there.
Yeah.
Well, no, it says
like
100 centimeters.
Which is 1 meter.
So there you go. Alright, so that's the last of the things we have to show you guys. We're both kind of paused a second there. We did add one more Meccano tech that you can kind of see in the back here to it. It was the dinosaur one, right?
No.
No, the dinosaur we had, the little robot guy down at the bottom is new. So I think at some point we really kind of want to bust open both of those and just make the coolest, biggest, craziest thing we can out of all of it together. So that's something we can do at some point.
So I'm guessing it's basically like Technic Lego?
Yeah, sort of like that. More like an old Erector set used to be, which is something you would have never seen. So that's it for today. We really appreciate you guys hanging out with us and seeing what we got to add to the studio. We do have a whole lot that has happened to the studio, which we did over the holidays, which was a big part of why the delay happened. We've moved so much in the studio, it's unfamiliar, so it's not as easy to set up, so it was kind of a daunting task that we still aren't really done with. So I'm hoping that right now you're seeing a little bit of a time lapse of all the work that we did over the holidays that I never turned into a separate video. So there was a lot that went into it. Built a whole building space over there. I actually did use that on the live stream, so I can build a little over there. We've rebuilt some of Addison's amusement park. Minifigure collectibles are now over there, along with all like the holiday stuff and some big sets we need to build. Yeah, lots changed. This looks the same, but a lot has changed around us. I think we need to take the Santa stuff off of Batman now at this point, probably. I just looked up and saw that.
One difference that you can see is the art stuff is now in the middle. That was probably really hard to do because Dad got stuck and we had to move everything else.
Yeah, it did take a while. I guess this is, yeah, so some of this has changed. Sorry, you are correct. It does not look the same. We moved stuff out of the middle. I guess like the minifigure head stays in the same place, so it seems like the focus probably wouldn't shift too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely different. All the art stuff's in the middle, which does open up space for additional shelves on both sides, so we can actually maybe fit more in. Although this side, we wouldn't want to put more shelves on because that's now open virtual reality space, so we can actually do some VR and be able to do some of that over there. So that's part of why we moved everything around. Was we got I guess the final one is to mention the big gift that kind of was over there was we got a HTC Vive. I was corrected from saying Vive. Apparently it's Vive, which makes sense. To play VR here, we've been playing a lot of Beat Sabers.
Yeah, Beat Saber and
Would you play Google Blocks a bit? Not much. One day.
Like, I played Google Blocks when, the day before Christmas. Like Christmas Eve.
Yeah, because we opened it Christmas Eve, right? And set it up. I don't know. Did we get it set up Christmas Eve even? I got it finished? Okay.
And then, like, I finished at, like, 8:30, and we checked, like, the Google Sync tracker.
Oh, inside the game? Or just afterwards?
Just after I was finished, and there was 2 hours till Santa came. So
it's definitely time to get bed.
Yeah. It's like, oh goodness, I have to get in bed.
Okay, well, with that, we'd like to tell you all thanks for watching, and good night.
And as always, penguins, penguins,
penguins.
Songs are for penguins.
Click the button up here. Oh, I didn't check Addison.
Songs are for penguins.